talking about food, and we have the expert here, the owner of Matthew's Grill from Maryland. He's Raymond Domingo, who's been speaking to you about the beginnings of his restaurant business and the intricacies that are involved. Now he's going to talk about the more popular recipes that cater not just to one particular community, but to a diverse population. Tell us, Raymond, what was actually your concept to be able to present an authentic Filipino food at the same time meeting the discriminatory needs of the varied population?
Yeah, actually, when I first started this, I wanted, like Asian fusion. I want to try it like, the plating is very impressive, especially for non-Filipinos. But I said to my cousin, my chef inside, Elmar, I just told him, just stick what we have in there. It's like a fiesta, so let's stick with this and then don't compromise anything, All we have to do is, lessen the fat, and then we use some alternative like, like olive oil, and then no MSG and everything, so that people will be attracted. Even the dinuguan, you're gonna be surprised. Non-Americans, non-Filipino, they eat it because we don't put the, like the intestines, and so we only put pork belly. But the best seller here, even what do you call this? Americans, Asians, the most popular is the crispy pata and the lechong kawali. Last night alone, like what I told you a while ago, my last customer is all, pure American, but they like the pancit canton and the crispy pata.
I guess throughout our interview, you gave more or less the secret of coming up with really authentic Filipino food that's healthy, because you use the perfect ingredients. You're health conscious, at the same time cleanliness, and not compromising the authenticity of the flavor of the Filipino food. What can you say about the changes in Philippine cuisine in the other parts of the world now, as they introduce Filipino food?
Yeah, I mean, nowadays, a lot of restaurants around here, they're doing fusion, but I think that's the trend, But me, I want to stick with the authentic one, especially the Pampanga way, Because for me, if you want to introduce the Filipino food in international market, it should be like this, It should be the way it is. I don't want to change it, How my Lola cooks, how my mom cooks, how my aunt cooks, it should be like this.
And what is the Pampanga way?
The authentic one, no fusion, the same ingredients, and it's like if you're invited in a fiesta, that's how it is,
So tell our viewers about there is a notion about the people from Pampanga. They're known for good cooking, correct?
Yeah. Even during the Spaniards, the Spanish era, Pampanga is always mentioned when it comes to food. And isn't it Anthony Bourdain and some of the food critics, the next big thing is the Filipino cuisine, and they've been there. They've been all over the Philippines, and it's a special mention from Anthony Bourdain that Pampanga is one of the best. One of the best when it comes to the food.
Can you mention some of the people, maybe? Well, all the people come here, all walks of life, but all the other known personalities that have visited you through the years?
I do have most of one of my regular customers is White House chef, Comerford. A lot of who else? The doctors here. I can't mention all of them. I forgot there. But
a lot of realtors.
A lot of realtors. A lot of what do you call this? Some politicians. Even what do you call this? The congressman who just won this election. What's his name?
From here.
From here.
Oh, okay.
I cater this one of his what do you call this? I cater this
One of his town halls?
yeah,
Oh, I see.
David Tron, because one of his staff is Filipino.
I see.
So he ordered the pancit and the chicken barbecue. So he really likes it.
Speaking of catering, do you hold special events here, or mostly people order from you and they hold it somewhere else?
No. Inside the restaurant, I can only hold 70 people.
And you do that?
And I do that. So it's closed down. So I do, you know, like weddings, small parties, birthdays, sometimes after the funeral, you know. But most of the time we deliver like, you know, weddings, birthdays, and I send, you know, some of my staff there and do the catering work.
And can you mention for this part of the interview your address or the best way to order, or the best way to make a reservation?
The best way to order is, you know, is you can call us at 301-990-8858. That's the restaurant number. And my cell phone number is 301-458-1373. That's my business cell phone. And the address is 213 Maddie Branch Road, Gaithersburg, Maryland, 20878. We're open Wednesday to Sunday. And if you don't want to do the buffet, you have the choice to do the a la carte. We're well known, you know, crispy pata, kare-kare, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy the food, like what you did.
Thank you.